Children, let's begin. Lesson number 5, motions of the earth. Motions means movements of the earth. Rotation and revolution are the two movements of the earth. So we'll be studying about these two motions of the earth in this lesson. Apart from this, we will learn about solstice and equinox. These two new terms are there. We will learn about them later. Now, can you answer these questions? What is the shape of the earth exactly? Is it flat, circular, or spherical? Yes, I think you all know that it is spherical in shape. It is like a ball. It is like a ball. Here, can you see this picture in your book? Yes, it is spherical in shape like a ball. This is its axis. This is the axis of the earth. This is the axis of the earth. It's neither vertical nor horizontal. It is neither vertical like this nor horizontal like this. So it is actually slanting. It is actually tilted at an angle at 23 degrees from the vertical. The tilting of the earth's axis is also called the inclination of earth's axis. So first of all, you have understood the structure of the earth. Now, the movement of the earth from west to east is known as rotation. Earth is continuously moving around its axis. So, this movement of earth is known as rotation. Rotation is the turning around of the earth on its axis from west to east. Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. Clear? For this, I would like to show you something. See, what is this? Can you tell me what is this? It's a globe. It is the model of the earth. It keeps on moving like this. Earth keeps on moving like this on its axis. So this movement of earth is known as rotation. Clear? Is it clear to you now? The movement of the earth on its axis is known as rotation. Now, the effects of rotation. We'll talk. What is the effect of rotation? Suppose this is sun and this is earth. Sun, earth. Now, sun rays continuously fall on this part of the earth. Here. So this part gets the light. So this part has day, and the part which is at the back does not get light. So it has night. This part is having night. Clear? And when the earth is moving like this, that part comes here. So that part will get light and it will have day, and the part which was here earlier has gone there. Now that part will receive darkness and experience night. Clear? Same thing is shown in your book here with the help of the diagram. Now, the circle that divides the day from night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. This circle from here to here, this one. This circle is known as circle of illumination. Now, Earth Day. What is Earth Day? Earth Day is the period of 24 hours that Earth takes to complete one rotation around its axis. Earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Clear? Now, we'll talk about the next movement of the Earth, revolution. What is revolution? Revolution is the movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path. This path around which it travels around the Sun is called orbit. Orbit is elliptical or oval in shape. Because of its oval shape, the distance of the Earth from the Sun changes continuously. And a year is, this revolution is completed in 1 year. Year is of 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 45 seconds long. This time is taken by the Earth to revolve around the Sun. So we can roughly say that 365 days and 6 hours approximately. So when 365 days and 6 hours are there, and when we multiply this 6 hours into 4, so what will come? 6 into 4, 24. 24 hours. 24 hours. So this 24 hours makes 1 day. So this 1 day is added every 4th year, and so 1 day increases and becomes a leap year. And February has 29 days in it. Clear? Now I'll show you. See this revolution of the Earth. With the help of the diagram, you will be able to understand better. Its Sun, and the Earth moves around the Sun in a fixed path. Which is called an orbit. This fixed path is called orbit. Clear? This orbit is not circular. It is not circular in shape like this. Its Sun and Earth is moving like this. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Earth is not moving in a circular way around the Sun. It is moving in elliptical or oval path. Elliptical or oval. We can say it is oval path or elliptical path. Have you understood? So this movement of Earth around the Sun is called revolution. Children, before I teach you the effects of revolution, this you have to understand. This is Earth and this side is North Pole. This is South Pole. This is Earth's axis. And the Earth is divided into two halves. This is equator. Equator divides the Earth into two equal parts. This part is Northern Hemisphere and this is Southern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere, Northern Hemisphere. And this is Tropic of Cancer just above the equator, and below the equator is Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. This you have to understand. And I have sent some more diagrams on Snap homework also. You might have seen. Now, effects of revolution. What are the effects of revolution? When the Earth moves around the Sun, seasons are formed due to the various positions positions of the earth. First the earth was here, then it went here, then it went here, then it went here. It keeps on moving. It keeps on moving around the sun. It is moving, 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 and it takes 1 year. So just have a look at this diagram. 4 seasons are mentioned here: spring, summer, autumn, winter. You all know these seasons. And we'll talk about this diagram now. 2 new terms also we'll read: solstice and equinox. What is solstice? First of all, let us see. On 21st June, what happens? Northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. So, the northern hemisphere, or we can say Tropic of Cancer, which is in northern hemisphere, gets direct rays of the sun. So it receives more heat. So there is summer in this region. On 21st of June, the northern hemisphere experiences the longest day and the shortest night. This position of the earth on 21st June is called summer solstice. What is it called? Summer solstice. Now, let us talk about the winter solstice. This diagram, you see, this diagram here, southern hemisphere is getting the direct rays of the sun. That means Tropic of Capricorn is getting direct rays of the sun. So here it is summer, and it is called, this position of the earth on 22nd December is called winter solstice. Winter solstice, summer solstice, winter solstice. I hope it's clear to you. Now let's talk about equinox. On 21st March and 23rd September, these 2 diagrams, you see, these 2 positions of the earth where the distance is less. The earth is closer to the sun in these 2 positions. Here the sun rays directly fall on the equator. So days and nights are equal in size all over the world. On 23rd September, the northern hemisphere experiences autumn. Here, you see this diagram. Northern hemisphere experiences autumn while the southern hemisphere experiences spring. And opposite is here. Here southern hemisphere experiences autumn while the northern hemisphere experiences spring. Clear? So first position is called spring equinox. What is it called? Spring equinox. And the opposite position is called vernal. The second one is called vernal equinox. With this we come to the end of the chapter. You have understood the importance of rotation and revolution in our lives. And here is some work for you. You have to just go through these main points, read them and learn them. You may read the chapter once again for better understanding. Now move on to the exam.